In the peaceful valley of Dreamwell, where the hills were soft and the night air smelled of lavender and honey, Willow the bunny lay beneath her quilt of stardust. She wiggled her ears sleepily, though the world outside was calm and still. She peeked out her window at the moon, round and bright, and sighed. "Moon," she whispered, "tell me a story tonight." The moon, gentle and kind, beamed down on Willow's cozy burrow. "Of course, little dreamer," it said softly, its voice like velvet. "Let me show you the wonders of the night." Willow's eyelids fluttered, and she nestled deeper into her blanket. She felt the world around her blur into a gentle hush, as if the night itself was wrapping her in a soft embrace. Glowing star, a river of stars. In her dream, Willow floated on a silver leaf down a river made of starlight. The water shimmered, whispering softly, "Shoo, hey. Sleep, little one, drift and dream, the night's begun." The gentle river carried her past willows that glowed softly, their branches heavy with dew that shone like tiny moons. The air was cool and sweet, and Willow felt a sleepy yawn creep up from her chest. Along the riverbank, she saw tiny houses made of moss and pebbles, each one lit by a firefly lantern. Sleepy mice rocked in walnut cradles, and crickets hummed a lullaby that made Willow's paws tingle with warmth. Owl Luna's soothing wings. Above her, Luna the owl glided silently. Her wings shone like the night sky itself, and her eyes held the sparkle of 1,000 stars. "Come with me, Willow," she called softly. "There's so much more to see." Willow climbed onto Luna's back, feeling the soft, feathery down beneath her paws. They soared over the river, the wind singing gentle songs in Willow's ears. Below them, the world glowed with sleepy magic, rivers of light, hills of misty silver, meadows that shimmered like dreams. Willow's heart felt full of wonder, and her eyelids grew heavy with each gentle flap of Luna's wings. Foxface, Nova the Star Fox. They landed softly on a hill where Nova the Star Fox waited. Her tail flickered with light, and her eyes glowed with kindness. "Hello, Willow," she said in a voice that wrapped Willow in warmth. "Would you like to see the night's secret market?" Willow nodded sleepily, and Nova led her down a soft path of moonflowers. Each step was a sleepy sigh, each breath filled with the sweet scent of jasmine and night-blooming honeysuckle. Crescent Moon, the secret market. At the heart of the forest was a market like no other. Stalls glowed with gentle light, and the air was filled with the soft music of silver chimes. Sleepy animals wandered among the stalls, each one selling treasures of dreams. Moonberry jam that tasted like cozy hugs. Stardust tea that made your paws tingle with warmth. Crinkly dream candies that melted in your mouth like sweet sighs. Willow nibbled moonberry jam, feeling each bite pull her deeper into the gentle lull of sleep. She sipped stardust tea and felt a glow fill her heart, warm and soft as a bedtime story. Hedgehog Bramble's cozy corner. Near the market's edge, Bramble the hedgehog was dozing in a hammock of moss. He stirred and smiled at Willow. "Come sit, little one," he said. "Rest your paws and close your eyes. The night is long and gentle." Willow curled up next to Bramble, feeling the hammock sway with each sleepy breath. The gentle music of the market drifted around them. Soft bells, sleepy whispers, the sigh of the wind through the trees. She closed her eyes, her breathing slowing, and felt the world fade into a warm, cozy hush. Cloud with rain, a gentle night storm. As Willow dozed, a soft rain began to fall, each drop a quiet tap on the leaves above. The rain was warm, and the air smelled of clean earth and new dreams. Nova curled her tail around Willow, and Bramble pulled a tiny leaf blanket over her shoulders. "Sleep, little one," he murmured. "Let the rain's song carry you deeper." The soft patter of the rain, the glow of the market lights, and the gentle sighs of the animals around her made Willow's mind drift and wander. Lullaby of the moon. The moon itself began to sing, a song so quiet and slow that it felt like a mother's hum. "Hush now, little Willow. Rest your eyes. The night is deep. The stars are wise. Drift on rivers of silver dreams, wrapped in moonlight, soft as streams." Willow's ears twitched at the melody, her paws tucked beneath her chin. She felt sleep come closer, each note a step deeper into the night. After the rainstorm's gentle patter had faded, Willow blinked her sleepy eyes and found herself at the edge of a forest of silver birch trees. Their white trunks glowed like moonlight, and a winding path led her to a tiny wooden door set into the trunk of an ancient oak. Nova the star fox nudged her gently. "This is the Library of Dreams," she whispered. "Here, every dream ever dreamed waits for those ready to drift a little deeper." Willow's ears perked up, though her eyelids were heavy with sleep. She pushed open the door and stepped inside. Books whispers in the pages. The library was warm and filled with the scent of old paper and lavender. Shelves rose to the ceiling, each filled with books that glowed softly, as if moonlight itself had been woven into the pages. A tiny mouse librarian, wearing glasses that glinted like stars, scurried forward. "Welcome, Willow," she said in a voice as soft as a bedtime sigh. "Choose any book, and let the words carry you gently away." Willow ran her paw along the spines, feeling the warmth of each tale. She picked a small blue book titled "The Songs of Sleepy Rivers" and snuggled into a velvet chair. She opened the cover, and at once the words rose from the pages, swirling around her in silvery ribbons of light. Each word felt like a soft touch on her fur, each sentence a lullaby that drifted her deeper into the night's embrace. Otter the Otter's Story Pool. As Willow's eyes grew heavier, the library faded and she found herself by a pool of glassy water, surrounded by mossy rocks that glowed in the moonlight. In the pool, an old otter with wise, sleepy eyes waited. "This is my story pool," he said with a gentle chuckle. "Here, dreams flow like water, and every ripple holds a sleepy story." He invited Willow to dip her paw into the pool. As she did, gentle ripples spread across the water, each one glowing softly. She watched sleepy images form on the surface. Animals snuggled in nests, foxes yawning beneath moonlit trees, and soft clouds drifting across starry skies. The otter's deep, calming voice told tales of gentle rivers that carried dreams and of warm dens where tiny creatures slept with tiny sighs. Willow felt each ripple pull her deeper into the pool's soft magic, her breathing growing slower, her heart full of drowsy wonder. Evergreen Tree, the Lullaby Forest. When the pool's last ripple faded, Willow found herself in a forest where every tree hummed a lullaby. Their leaves rustled with gentle whispers. "Sleep, sleep, sleep." The forest floor was a blanket of moss so soft that each step felt like walking on clouds. Tiny nightbirds perched in the branches above, cooing gentle songs that melted into the rustle of the leaves. Nova walked beside Willow, her tail flickering with starlight. "This forest is ancient," she whispered. "Each note of the wind, each sigh of the leaves, is a promise of safety and sleep." Willow's ears drooped as she listened to the music. She felt her paws grow heavier with each step, her thoughts slowing into a dreamy hush. The cozy burrows. In the heart of the lullaby forest, Willow found cozy burrows tucked beneath the roots of ancient trees. She peeked into one and saw a family of hedgehogs, each one snuggled into a nest of leaves, their tiny snores a gentle rhythm in the air. A badger mother rocked her cubs to sleep in another burrow, humming a song so soft that it made Willow's eyes droop. She felt a tug at her paw and turned to see Bramble the hedgehog holding a tiny blanket. "Come rest, Willow," he said softly. "The night is long, and dreams are calling." Crescent Moon, the Moonbeam Bridge. Willow snuggled into the burrow's cozy nest, feeling the soft warmth of the earth around her. But even as she drifted closer to sleep, she felt a glow at the edge of her dreams. A silver bridge of moonbeams stretching across a quiet lake. Nova's voice whispered in her ear. "The Moonbeam Bridge leads to the land of sleep," she said. "Come, Willow. Take one last journey before you drift away completely." Willow climbed from the burrow and stepped onto the bridge, feeling the soft glow of the moon beneath her paws. The bridge swayed gently, each step a sigh, each breath a dream. Person in bed, the land of sleep. Across the bridge lay a world of soft hills and sleepy valleys. A warm breeze carried the scent of chamomile and vanilla, and the sky shimmered with gentle colors, lavender, silver, and the pale blue of a baby's sigh. Willow walked slowly, her ears drooping, her tail trailing in the soft stardust that covered the ground. She saw sleepy foxes curled in nests of flowers, squirrels dreaming of gentle rain, and rabbits snuggled together beneath a silver tree. Nova walked beside her, her tail trailing like the northern lights. "This is the land of sleep," she said. "Here, every breath is a lullaby, and every sigh is a dream." Willow felt her own breath grow deep and slow, her paws warm and safe. She curled up in a nest of soft moss, her whiskers twitching with dreams. Musical note, a final lullaby. The moon rose high, and from the hills, a chorus of sleepy voices sang. "Hush, little willow, let go of the day. Drift on moonbeams, let sleep have its way. The stars will guard you, the night will keep, safe in this world where you softly sleep." Willow sighed and snuggled closer to the earth. The song wove around her like a cozy quilt, and she felt herself slipping into dreams that stretched on forever, soft, warm, and gentle. Sheaf of rice, the meadow of sweet slumber. Willow drifted along a path of soft silver moss, her paws barely making a sound. Nova the star fox guided her to the edge of a wide meadow that glowed in the moonlight like a field of stardust. "Welcome to the meadow of sweet slumber," Nova said, her voice a comforting hum. "Here, every blade of grass sings a gentle song, and every flower holds a dream." Willow stepped into the meadow, the air rich with the scent of chamomile and soft roses. She saw the grass sway with a slow, sleepy rhythm, and each tiny flower seemed to glow with the light of a quiet dream. A breeze tickled Willow's ears, carrying with it the softest lullaby. "Sleep, sleep, sleep. Let your thoughts drift away." She felt each note settle in her chest like a gentle sigh, each word a warm, cozy hush that made her paws tingle with comfort. Chipmunk, the gentle squirrel choir. In the center of the meadow, a family of squirrels gathered on tiny mushroom stools. Each one wore a cap of silver moonlight, and in their paws they held little acorn bells. The oldest squirrel, with a coat as white as the winter moon, smiled at Willow. "Would you like to hear our song, little dreamer?" he asked softly. Willow nodded, her eyes half closed with sleep. The squirrel choir began to sing, their voices sweet and soft as a drifting cloud. Drift away, let the world gently fade. Let the stars be your pillow, let the night softly stay." The music wrapped around Willow like a cozy blanket, each note slow and sure, each word carrying her thoughts deeper into the warmth of the night. Swan, the swan of Starlight. As the squirrel's song faded, Willow saw a graceful swan gliding across a pond of silver light at the edge of the meadow. Its feathers shimmered like the night sky, and its eyes were calm and wise. The swan dipped its head in greeting. "I am Seren, the swan of Starlight," she said in a voice that rippled like moonlit water. "Come, little Willow, rest your thoughts beside me." Willow padded to the water's edge, her paws cool against the soft earth. Seren began to hum a song so low and soft that Willow felt it in her bones, like a gentle hum of the earth itself. The pond rippled with the song, each wave a tender lullaby. Willow's breathing slowed, her whiskers drooping as she watched the starlight dance across the water. The den of dreams. As the night grew deeper, Nova guided Willow to a cozy den dug into the hill at the far end of the meadow. The entrance was ringed with tiny glowing mushrooms, and inside the walls were lined with velvet moss. A badger named Burrow waited there, his eyes soft with sleep. "Come in, little one," he said. "The night is kind and long. Rest now, and let your dreams be sweet." Inside, the den was warm and smelled of honey and fresh hay. Willow curled into a soft nest of moss and feathers, the walls around her glowing with the gentle light of fireflies. Dizzy, the starry carousel. In her dreams within the den, Willow found herself on the back of a gentle moon pony, riding a starry carousel that turned slowly under a velvet sky. The music of the carousel was soft and sweet, each note a sleepy promise. The moon pony's mane shimmered with light, and it moved in a slow circle, each turn a lullaby that made Willow's breathing slow and calm. Around her, sleepy foxes and drowsy owls rode silver creatures of the night. Glowing deer, tiny dragons with wings of mist, and gentle wolves with coats like midnight. Each time the carousel turned, Willow felt her thoughts soften and drift, her body relaxing into the gentle rhythm. Shooting star, the sleepy constellations. Above the carousel, the sky glowed with constellations that shifted and changed. She saw a family of sleeping bears made of stardust, a slow-moving turtle of silver light, and a rabbit that danced across the sky. The constellations whispered softly, their voices low and kind. "Sleep, little one, the night is long, rest your paws, the stars sing strong." Each word fell into Willow's heart like a warm drop of honey, each sigh a promise that she was safe and loved. Crescent moon, the final dream path. As the hour grew later, Willow found herself walking a final path of moonflowers, each petal soft as a cloud. Nova walked beside her, her tail shimmering with the last glow of the night. "This is the final dream path, Willow," she said softly. "Here, all worries fade, and all dreams drift deeper." Willow nodded, her eyes half closed, her ears drooping with sleep. The path wound gently through a forest of soft sighs, each tree a lullaby, each leaf a tender hush. At the end of the path, Willow found a cradle of silver leaves. She curled into it, her whiskers twitching with the dreams of the night. Musical note, the night's gentle embrace. The moon's voice rose again, soft and slow. "Hush, hush, let go of the day. Drift, drift, let dreams gently stay. The night will hold you, warm and deep, safe in the land of sleep." Willow let out a soft sigh and closed her eyes, the last of the world's gentle whispers lulling her into the softest, deepest sleep. The end.